All right. Test, test,
Test.
test, test.
Okay, we'll get into some a few pop culture headlines here, sir. Well,
I was going to say we need to start with it.
yeah, one of my, maybe yours as well. Might have been
Absolutely.
one of my very first, at least
Boners?
one of probably as close as I could get
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah.
But definitely one of my
Close
very
as you can
first
get
childhood.
now.
Yeah, it's interesting how things come full circle, you know.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, Suzanne Somers passed away
Yeah.
recently at age 76. Certainly most known for, well, in our childhood, Three's Company, of course, with the great John Ritter, Joyce DeWitt, and Don Knotts. It's a great show. She did Step by Step with Patrick Duffy later on television, and really got into fitness and business and things. I mean, in the
She
80s.
revolutionized. All right. Sorry. Go ahead. I'll do
No,
my
that's
thing.
okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
A lot of us in the '80s would recognize her doing the Thigh Master promotion in the '80s, and then her and her husband wound up buying that equipment, and then they had that. So she became a very rich woman with
Sure.
her husband in the world of fitness and business and all that stuff. So, but certainly we know her from television for the most part here. So, I we don't need to get into the Three's Company. I mean, it was a whole thing where she wanted more money and da da da. There was a whole contract dispute. They kind of threw her off the show, and that got her into other things. She posed in Playboy, which I don't really remember, but back in
I
'84
do.
she did
Go
that.
ahead.
Um, she was on Dancing with the Stars on the 20th season in 2015. Had a son, survived by a son, Bruce, and her husband Alan Hamill. So. Thoughts on you talk about this? So thoughts on Suzanne Somers, sir?
Suzanne Somers was, again, I know that I keep bringing up stuff like this when these stars pass, but she was and is an icon. She, all right, let's start with Three's Company. As a child, I didn't get a lot of these jokes.
All right.
Brian's got theme music that we're going to play,
That's right.
while he dances.
That's right.
But while he's doing that, let me explain to you, Suzanne Somers in Three's Company, for me as a child, I was born in 1981. So Three's Company was, probably the second half of the ordeal. Or I watched the reruns, however it was. Suzanne Somers, I didn't get a lot of these jokes that they were doing. I go back now and watch it, and the jokes are clever and cheeky and all that. But back then I didn't get it. But the two components of that show was the deadpan stare of John Ritter and the smile and look of Suzanne Somers, where I understood what was going on because of those two actors and the way they portrayed Suzanne Somers. It's not just her beautiful face; it was her funny, beautiful face. It was her that dimpled smile that looked into the camera and it was like, and you got what was going on in the joke or the episode. Her comedic timing was masterful. And then even going on, step by step, I was a youth of the 90s, so I watched it, but not a whole lot. She was the mom on that. And she was very good. But look at the Thigh Master. She revolutionized. She was like what Jack LaLanne was. Like she took Jack LaLanne to the next step. Or should I say, what's her name?
Jane Fonda.
Jane Fonda. She took Jane Fonda her idea, took it to the next step, and revolutionized that.
Mm-hmm.
And brought just a simple exercise of just closing your fucking legs, with resistance, and brought it to, she was like the evolution of exercise for the American public.
Yeah.
So what this woman can rest in peace easy with, knowing that she was a brilliant revolutionary comedic sitcom star, and she brought the next level of fitness to not only just housewives of America, but America in general.
Sure.
So, I mean, talking about a legacy to live, to have two separate legacies, not just in the acting world, but like in the fitness and pop culture and capitalism.
Sure.
I mean, what a life to live. What a legacy to leave behind for the public in general. I mean, what more can you say? I mean, Suzanne Somers, and she was a hot piece of ass.
Sure.
So there you go.
Absolutely.
Rest in peace, Suzanne Somers.
Yes. Cheers. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I recall as a kid, I used to collect Three's Company trading cards for a minute.
Sure.
And they came with stickers also. They had
those motherfuckers got. I bet all the fucking cards were sticky.
I recall getting the sticker of her in a bathing suit, Chrissy in a bathing suit, and I was like, oh, wow. And that was the only sticker I think that I didn't actually peel off the thing and stick somewhere because I wanted to save. I may still have it somewhere for all I know.
He stuck it in his little iron dick and just went to town.
Hey, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so rest in peace, Suzanne Somers.
Absolutely.
Nice tribute, Dean.
Hey there, if you like that video, or if you just like to watch us make fools of ourselves, please like and subscribe to this channel. We really appreciate it, and we hope to see you back here.
The Ultimate Avengers with our main event. We're going to talk about the Ultimate Avengers of the network stars. All of the network stars, we're going to put them together from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and we're going to put them. That was fucked. It's like the second sentence in, I'm just fucking fighting.